riders, this is the plan for this morning. We're going to start off in Bisbee, make our way across to Sierra Vista, up to Sonoita, and then from there make our way up to the Saguaro National Park. Oh, a few little spots of rain, and it's quite cool. What is it? So we're at 5,500 feet, and it's saying it's 41 Fahrenheit, so I'm guessing that's like 8 or something. At duty free at the airport, I did actually get a pair of icebreaker long johns and top, the 260 weight, and I have to say they have transformed my cold weather riding. I do have heated gear with me, but I haven't used it, and I've been through some pretty cold weather in a couple of places. I also don't kind of want to use the gear too if I can help it, because I don't want to bust the electrics on this. I don't want to get stranded in the middle of nowhere by some quite hard case sort of RV camping yard. Well, they said it would be windy today. They weren't wrong. Well, we're pulling through Sierra Vista. Not sure where the Vista Park comes from. Mr. Shedding. Now I've got no point of comparison, but I do wonder which state has the most Dodge Rams per capita. But big roads, big trucks. Sonoita 19. Well, you can see there are mobile and kind of temporary homes everywhere. Tough living in parts of Arizona. Geez, that's actually getting quite strong. I passed the first ranch just a little bit before. 7 spots and more ranches. I'll tell you what, it is absolutely blowing. There's a few head of cattle through here, and a few ranches. They look like they're little ranches, and but the gates do have some cool ranch art. It's like a rodeo scene and things like that. I'll see if I can catch one. What's that one got? Hopefully you saw that. It's got a fox. I'll still 11 k's to Sonoita. When we get to Sonoita, which is only 5 k's away, I'm going to do a little glove upgrade. It's bearable on the hands, but she gets flipping cold. Well, welcome to Sonoita. What do we got here? We got a gas station over there. Sneak into there. Gusts of up to 56. Whoa. Well, there's only one thing to do, and that is to get into it. Sonoita Mercantile country store in Delhi. What a great little place that is. They had the great hot chocolate there to warm up. There's some ranch out there. Team of horses or galloping. Tucson is an hour away. Speed limit 25. There's cameras. Okay, I suspect that's a checkpoint. Recording all the vehicles coming north, checking out the plates and occupants and so forth. Tucson or El Paso. We're going towards Tucson. So that's the end of the 83. We're going to pick up the 10. Watch out for the tumbleweed. Well, we can't dodge the tumbleweed. I think that's going to be a feature. Shit flying across the road. Well, it's kind of wet jocks weather. Okay, we're also going to take this exit now. So we're heading towards the old Tucson and then the Saguaro Desert Museum. Anyway, let's soak this in. Tucson Mountain Park. Open dawn to dusk. Oh, she's a bumpy old road. Probably no stopping to take photos beside them. No hugging. I think this is about 8 kilometers. Check out some of these ones here. Riders in the Arizona Sonora Museum here, and I've been watching out for lots of road hazards. What I didn't realise is that there are mountain lion. Yeah. Iconic view heading north to Phoenix. I don't know if you can see it, but one of the old disused malls over there.
I see someone waiting there for me when there's a hole.
Okay. So we're just pulling off. We've actually done about 230 k's from Tucson, and it's got a bit more than that to go, but now is the perfect time to actually have a decent restorative meal. I'm going to get a Denny's and I'm going to get a steak. I'm trying to get some miles under the belt away from Phoenix and over towards Lake Havasu. So it's 233 k's. It was like 500 k's from the Sonorian area that we're in outside Tucson. So it's really just a case of getting on with it. There's a bit of a traffic jam in Phoenix, and but that was kind of broken up, I have to say, with some of the jet fighters. You would have been able to see it, but there were a couple of jet fighters that were circling overhead. Well, she's a big, long, straight road that goes for a few hundred kilometers, I think. Well, we've got a range of 74 according to this, so I'll actually need to stop. Well, greetings riders from the middle of flipping nowhere. I have to say that I was actually starting to pack myself slightly, so I pulled off because I had the bright idea, of course, that, you know, I had some dinner and I knew I had 100 miles or more of range, and that, you know, after about 50 or 60 miles I'll top up with gas, you know, because I probably break the trip up a bit. And then it dawned on me that it actually could be a hell of a long way before there is gas on this road, because there's just nothing much along here. And one of the major places is basically the fuel range that was showing. And I've heard that, you know, the last part of the tank goes pretty quick on this, so I thought I'm probably not going to make it. And I really don't want to be stuck on the side of the road. So I took this little junction here to search up for gas, and there is a little place called Pilot, about 22 miles from here. Fingers crossed there is flipping gas at the rest here, but I tell you what, there'll be someone there who's got some bloody gas and a canister, you can guarantee that. They'll have 5 gallons. They might also have 500 rounds of ammunition, but they'll have some gas. So, all good in Arizona. And check out this baby coming past. I bet he's got 500 rounds of ammo. Well, the sun's going down and the big rigs come on through. Oh yeah, keep on trucking, brother. There's a massive amount going on in Arizona. There's a lot to see. And oh my gosh, I mean, it was such a shame. I mean, I feel so blessed anyway to be able to do what I'm doing, but the roads that I might have done would have been amazing if I was able to head sort of northeast from Bisbee and do the Devil's Highway, for instance. And then I was hoping to loop around, well, when I say loop around, get right up into Utah and do the Grand Staircase. But to be honest, I think that I would have been pushing it. I would have had to knock that off anyway. I would have realised that was a bit too much to get done with my touristic style of travel, stopping every 5 minutes. Well, I could have done without the little heart palpitations, I tell you that. We haven't got gas yet. We have gas. It says gas on it. Hopefully you can see the line, the straight line of the Interstate 10 going towards Los Angeles. It's going way out into the distance. Turning right towards Quartzsize on the 95. Be helpful if that was on a little there. Anyway, it's a pain in the ass trying to navigate with the phone and the gloves. We're about an hour 20 from Lake Havasu. When I say Havasu, it could be Havasu. I think it's been a pretty good day. Oh my gosh, the wind was absolutely blowing. There was some sort of drizzle and rain, almost like sleet. Gosh, it was full on actually. Past some ranches, only tiny ones, so I haven't seen like one with like a really sort of monumental sort of entrance. And then we gapped it, I think, up to Tucson and the Sonoita Park, and then pretty much from there it was 500 k's to here, and we're coming on sort of 9 p.m. Oh, and I did stop for a steak dinner at Denny's, because what I found the other day is, you know, I arrived at the motel was nowhere near any food. I couldn't order even a pizza because New Zealand credit cards wouldn't work. You needed the zip code and all that sort of shit, and I was almost a bit beside myself actually, so I resolved to make sure that actually on the way to the motel I've actually had a decent feed. I bought a beer back at the little convenience store called Terrible to relax and just chill out and reflect on the day. Till next time, thanks again.